Airsoft GI would like to thank our sponsors.
Hi GI TV, I'm Bob the Axeman Hildebrand with another episode of Tactical Gearheads. Now this loadout, we're basing it around an AK style airsoft gun, so without further ado, in my hands is the G&G RK104 Evo. Now I chose this gun because, I like AKs, and I like AKs that have some real space to put on, vertical foregrip, or at least an optical setup. So, this is a great gun. It definitely has a lot of good quality you expect out of G&G guns, and it's also got a full stock, so I can put in a larger battery than a stick type battery up front. Now on top here, I've got a Vism by NC Star micro green dot sight. Now I like that because, I like green dot sights as opposed to red dot sights just because they're a little bit different, but it's also got an integrated red laser, which I think is pretty darn cool. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it is pretty awesome, and I just think it gives the gun an extra cool effect. I've also got a JG vertical grip for AKs. I like the fact that, I just want to have a vertical grip on my AK, but I like the fact that it folds in for a slightly different feel. Now this gun's going to come with a 600 round high capacity magazine. And I based this loadout around the idea that, I'm going to, let's say, an outdoor or a CQB field, and we're going to be playing respawn games back to back, and I'm not going to want to go back into my car to get extra gear. So I've got my high capacity magazine right here, and I've got three other high capacity magazines right here for a total of 2,400 rounds. Now, ammo aside, I'd like to talk about my safety gear because up top I'm wearing a Bravo PJ helmet. Now I got this at our walk-in store about 2 months ago, and I went home, and with the help from Jet from Desert Fox, we actually decided to spray paint this using an LBX Tactical spray paint and stencil kit. It gives it a much different look than you would expect. It helps me stand out a little bit, and I think it looks a lot cooler. Now down here, I've actually got Smith Optics Boogie regulators. They're pretty comfortable. They're also very low profile, which is why they work with the Lancer Tactica helmet face armor. What's cool about this Lancer Tactical helmet face armor is the fact that it'll actually Velcro into your helmet pretty easily. It actually also comes with 2 extra pads that you can use to Velcro into your helmet, or at least put spots for Velcro if you don't already have them in your helmet. Works very well. I always put a high priority on protecting my face just because I'm an actor. It's kind of like, it's very important for me that I don't get my face shut up in case I have an audition. But it's also good so I can go around corners and not have to worry about, getting shot in the face. So a very good piece of gear to add on just to give it an extra cool look. And I definitely think it makes me look like either, Shredder from Ninja Turtles or a Grey Knight for Warhammer 40K, which is a really great game. Let's see, I think that's all I have to talk about on the helmet side. But again, this is actually the chest rig I've chosen, which is a King Arms MPS chest rig. I got it because it actually holds 3 AK mags very close to the chest, but it also comes with 2 extra large utility pouches. Now, because I'm assuming I'm going to be out on the field playing respawn games back to back, like 3 or 4 games, I decided to carry everything I could possibly need on my person. So over here on the right side, I've actually got a bag of BBs and a can of green gas. Now on the left side, I've actually got 2 bottles of water because I don't have a hydration carrier on here, and I always carry water with me on the field, either for myself or to help a friendly or enemy player in trouble who's dehydrated. So I've got 2 bottles of water. I've also got extra Thunderbee shells and extra 12-gram cartridges for my Thunderbees. Now, I've become quite a fan of them lately, which is why I'm wearing them on a Costa leg rig. I actually got this quite a while ago. It makes me able to carry 2 Thunderbees or 2 M4 AK or other style magazines. I'm also carrying 2 1911 mags for my KWA 1911 Mark II. Now I've got this KWA 1911 Mark II mounted on a RTI leg panel from G-Code. It's a G-Code RTI leg panel with a G-Code 1911 RTI holster. I really like these, especially the hood they've got over the top. It keeps it very secure, and I'm able to use it pretty quickly and easily. Yeah, I really like this chest rig, this King Arms empty chest rig. Again, very close to the chest, and it's very comfortable to wear. And yeah, you also save a lot of money with the fact that you have these utility pouches already coming with the rig. I've got a Condor rigger's belt on here, and I'm actually wearing Tag Gear pants. I decided to incorporate a lot of my own personal gear into this loadout, like the Costa leg rig, like these 2 Thunderbees, and these triple-aught design pants. These pants are really great. They've got a lot of different pockets and knee pads integrated into them. I've also got my Mechanics Impact 2012 gloves. These are my own personal gloves, which is why I put them in the loadout. They're very comfortable. I've been using them for over a year, and I have nothing bad to say about them. These are an excellent purchase that I couldn't be happier with. I've also got my proper ATAX BDUs. I like ATAX. That's basically the reason I'm wearing them today. I really like them. This is my own personal gear. I rolled up so that I have an extra ventilation when I'm playing, so I don't overheat. Now I've also got an American flag patch, as I always have on my gear. Usually I have more than one, but today it's just one, sad to say. I've also got all of my Tim vs. Bob patches. Now, the great thing about these patches is that you cannot buy these. You have to earn them. And you earn them by going to our Tim vs. Bob events, by fighting for either the Timpire or the Rebellion, more importantly so. Now we've got Tim vs. Bob 5 coming up on August 10th in Antioch, California at GamePod. Now I highly suggest, if you haven't yet, to purchase your tickets for that because they are going to go fast. Now another piece of kit I'm wearing is I've got my Under Armour Tactical Valsets boots. I acquired them very recently, and I cannot say enough good things about them. They're like walking on clouds of awesomeness. Yeah, I can't think of anything else on my person that I should make note of. I'm just really happy with this rig because it's got everything I need and nothing I don't. I've got a sight, I've got a gun, I've got grenades, I've got pistols. Well, I've got one pistol, and I've also got quite a deadly surprise. I had planned on, well, I don't know, I guess I've been worried about getting captured for some time, especially at these Tim vs. Bob events. I'm always scared about it, so I decided to hide a Goblin launcher. Now, this is really cool. It's a single shot gun, and it's actually, well, it uses more or less a shot shell. It's pretty cool. You can actually load a number of BBs in here, and in case I ever get captured, you know, they'll disarm me, they'll take my guns off, they'll take the mags out of my guns, but they'll probably miss this, and that's what I'm hoping, that I'll get put in the enemy's HQ and I'll be able to take out their commanding officer with my one shot. Can't miss with this, because that's all I got. So yeah, this is a really fun loadout. You know, I like using grenades, I like using just about everything on this kit, and I couldn't suggest it enough. Anyway, this has been our Tactical Gearheads loadout based around an AK. I'm Bob the Axeman Hildebrand, and this is GI TV.